ロボット革命イニシアチブ協議会
I'm serving as the chair of the Revolution and Industrial IoT Initiative (RRI). Well, the official from the METI and also the Director General of the Manufacturing Industry Bureau, Mr. Inoue, and also special guests who come all the way from the various countries in the world. As a representative of the joint organization, I would like to say thank you for coming to this international symposium. We are very happy to hold these symposiums in the series of the week of Japan Robot Week, World Robot Summit pre-conventions. We are so happy to have you all for this special week. At the beginning, Director General Inoue mentioned about the announcement of the connected industry concept, which was the announcement made in March 2017, and he mentioned about the series of the initiative took place one after another. And then it is very critical to have the collaboration in this area, to have international standardizations. And RRI is working especially on the manufacturing and also robotics in the industry's 5 focal points. So today's international symposium, where we'll be discussing on the future of the IoT and also fourth industrial revolutions, so that we can share the view and vision for the future. To make all these changes come true, it is essential for all of us to share the same visions. So at the beginning of this international symposium, I would like to send you the message from the RRI. So this is the contents of today's symposium. First, we will be revisiting the world trend of IoT and the fourth industrial revolution, followed by 2 actions that we have to take. There are 4 points of trend of world IoT and fourth industrial revolution. First of all, number 1, the trend is not just in the manufacturing field, but it gives tremendous effect and influences to engineering chain, supply chain, and also optimization of the value chain of the manufacturing businesses. So starting from the plan and design, maintenance services, component procurement to the product delivery, and also pre-manufacturing stage to the actual productions. And first of all, you have to think of the visualization of the field of manufacturing for the fourth industrial. And also, the role of the RRI is to help those people to visualize it. Number 2 is a trend is moving from the one single product to the systems. Especially in the power area, the smart grid is one of them. These system-based revolution and also changes very much based on not just one single product, but overall performance of the systems. Therefore, the companies which are manufacturing each product must be aware of the system. The same for the aircraft. The hardware must be always controlled and stabilized by the software so that the overall softwares and also the performance are enhanced by all these softwares, which means that we have to have a great international cooperation in regulation and also standardization in the system areas. Number 3 is the manufacturing to the service-oriented market. Which is not really old or new type of a concept, because the people want to buy things not just for sake of owning that product, but to enable certain services or actions with that product. Therefore, boundary between the product and the services are blurring. It is critical for everyone to understand that the user can realize what they wanted to do with IoT and fourth industrial revolutions. Number 4 is the maximization of collaborations. In other words, that avoiding useless competition among the different companies and also enhance the industrial activities. And again, the standardization is critical here, and the enhancement of the platform is again very critical. So all these 4 points are the world trend of the IoT and industrial revolutions.
As I mentioned earlier, this world trend brings Japanese businesses good business opportunities for SMEs in Japan. There's suppliers going outside of Japan and the technological transfer to the emerging nations and how you can continue business to the next generation. And this could be a quick solutions to these issues. And for major global manufacturers, this would speed up the entry into overseas markets and create new business opportunity. For the big equipment manufacturers, this could give them good global market accessibility. And for system integrator of the assembly line, this brings them good business opportunity because of the international standardization of inter-module interface. Integration costs will go down, and we can see better module development, and they can bring better value. There are 2 actions that needs to be made. Whatever can be done, you need to work on so that you can quickly solve issues. Having visualization through IoT and production site improvement by taking advantage of IT, and business process reform can be done regardless of the size of businesses. Second point is that look ahead into the future. What would be the vision for the future to be well prepared for the big transformation in the future? There's a possibility there will be platform economy that emerge through the change of the industrial structure. So RII will look at these 2 areas, and standardization and international collaboration will hold the key to these actions. RII will focus on supporting SMEs for promotion of solution to the current issues. Online use case map, taking advantage of IoT. We have the mutual link that established between our site and the German Industry 4.0 organization and Alliance for the Industrial Future in France. And we can offer the low-cost, effective IoT tool for SMEs. And there are many of the smart manufacturing supporter organizations nationwide as a part of national government initiatives. In cooperation with the METI, we have set up a national liaison meeting for supporting SMEs. And this morning, actually, we have the second meeting on that. I think that what it is important to picture the future vision. The future vision of IoT and the fourth industrial revolution might differ from one country to another, from one individual to another. So if we look at just abstract level, we cannot deepen our discussion. So we need to have a good sharing of future vision. So we need to have a good discussion as to what are the requirements, rules, and standards and technologies that would enable the transformation. And this November this year, IEC System Committee on Smart Manufacturing is about to start deliberation starting next month. And this graph shows the international standards that are existing with regard to smart manufacturing. We have in total of 663 standards that are combined number of IEC and ISO. We need to review these existing standards, and we need to fill the gap. And system approach technique will be adopted for this. And today's theme, we have to draw a future vision that will be a very important process. And then based on the process, we can create a new standard that would have a huge impact on the manufacturing and other businesses as well. From last year through this year, RRI and the experts of German Industry 4.0 draw this vision for the future. We can offer new value by taking advantage of the utilization data on the facilities. So we can use data to offer preventive maintenance kind of new services, and the players and the business process that are organized well. And that outcome has been already published with a joint publication by Germany and Japan this June, and this would make a good stepping stone for the international standardization. As one member of our organization for today's symposium, we have some hopes. In first session, we're going to have experts from the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy and representatives of EU and South Korea to draw the future vision of the IoT and Fourth Industrial Revolution. And we're going to have a keynote speaker of Professor Gagaman of German Architect. And we're going to have a panel discussion on IoT and the Fourth Industrial Revolution. In the second session, we're going to have the lectures on the industrial security and international standardization in this area. Through today's session, hopefully we can draw a clear vision of the IoT and the Fourth Industrial Revolution in the future. Thank you very much for your attention.